I'd go live tonight. I mentioned it in one of my posts earlier. I'm not sure how many of you would have seen that, but yeah, it's an interesting time at the moment. Like we're in unprecedented territory. There's a lot of things coming up for a lot of people. There's a lot of stress coming up for a lot of people, but that's nothing that we're not used to. We've always been living our lives with stress, and it's always stress around financial pressures. It's always stress around, what's happening in our lives. There's always something to be stressed about. So I think really what's important for all of us at this time is to take a bit of time out and actually recognize what's coming up for us. The only thing that we can do is change ourselves. So, we can't control the external environment. We can't control, what the governments are doing. We can't, control a lot of things. But what we can control is ourselves and how we deal with situations. Luckily, those people out there that are struggling financially, there's a lot of incentives or a lot of things that the governments are doing. If you speak to your banks, they'll be able to, offset things for you. They'll be able to help you out. Like, everybody's in the same situation. So it's really important that you understand that you're not on your own. And I guess really what I wanted to discuss tonight and is the key thing for all of us, I guess, is understanding that the Creator has got your back, right? There's so much happening at the moment, and we're being forced indoors. We're being forced to spend time with our families. We're being forced to spend time with the people that we care about and stuff like that. But the truth is this is an opportunity for you to recognize what's coming up for you. It's an opportunity for you to deal with what's there for you, but it's also an opportunity for you to work on your connection with the Creator. Because regardless of what is happening externally, the source of your abundance, the source of your supply is always the Creator. And if you work on your faith, if you allow your faith to grow and strengthen your faith, you'll be amazed how different things will be for you. If you're stressed out at the moment about situations, then it's important for you to recognize that the Creator is always taking care of you. There is always, there is, like Napoleon Hill says, behind every obstacle is an equal or greater opportunity. So there's always something there. And for us as theta healers, for us as people who have that spiritual understanding, who have the tools to be able to heal our issues and work on ourselves, it's important that we're being proactive and healing what is coming up for us, because this is a huge life lesson. So for some level, on some level, we've all created this. On some level, this is happening in our reality. So obviously there is something for all of us to take from this situation, for us to use it in our lives and to grow and take our awareness to the next level. And that's what we're all here for. We're all here to become the best that we can be. We're all here to grow spiritually and allow ourselves to master the physical body. And mastering the physical body is about allowing yourself to rise above all the emotions that you're experiencing. And by dealing with those issues, by identifying where those emotions are coming from and why those emotions are there, you're able to actually heal yourself, and you're actually able to create a peaceful scenario for yourself, regardless of where you are, regardless of what your circumstances are. A wonderful example of that is, what was his name? The man that was in the Nazi concentration camps. His name's on the tip of my tongue, but he was in the concentration camps, and even though that was a horrible place to be, he visualized himself living on the outside, living a free life and having the life of that he was choosing to create. And he kept that image, he kept that vision in his mind. And the only way you can do something like that is to actually allow yourself to have faith, to trust that everything is going to be okay for you. And that's one of the keys. So that's what really for me tonight is about helping you to be able to recognize that the Creator is your supply, that you are always taken care of, regardless of what is happening out there. the Creator is always there for you. And it's really important to know that, like, this is just a short-term thing. You know, like here in Australia, we had, you know, the bushfires, and that was horrific. You know, a lot of people lost a lot in those times, and it was a really bad situation. And at one point, it didn't look like it was going to end. But all of a sudden, we've gone through that, and then we had, like, you know, floods in Sydney and other parts of Australia. And then now we're in this situation. Like everything else that's gone before us, this will pass, right? There are miracles that happen every single day. And it's important that you know that miracles happen for you every day. And that's where this faith comes in. You know, 15 years ago when I had my healing, I had absolute faith that Theta Healing was going to transform my life. I knew it was going to give me my life back. I didn't go in there hoping that it was going to work. And that's the sort of faith that you need to have at this time. You need to have that faith that everything will work out for you. The Creator is always guiding you. The Creator is always keeping you safe and protected. And that everything always works out. So it's really important, like, you know, for all of us. And I see myself in this situation. Like, I've been at home since Tuesday. I haven't left the house, and it's been really interesting because, you know, I haven't had this much time for myself in such a long time, and it's just been incredible. So what it's doing is it's allowing us to take a step back. It's allowing us to recognize what's really important to us, recognize the things in our lives that are really important. Like, we all have our health, and, you know, there's a lot of positives in our lives. There's a lot of good things there. And if we can allow ourselves to focus on the goodness that's there, you know, this will pass. It's only short term. It's only something that's, you know, for whatever reason it's happening. And I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there, and I know there's a lot of stuff out there. And I mean, you know, for me personally, and this is just my opinion, and most of you know what I think of opinions, but you know, basically it's just a virus. You know, we heal from viruses. We have viruses all the time. There's always viruses in and around our bodies and stuff. And so, you know, for me, it's about, like, taking that step back, letting go of the fears, letting go of the vulnerability, and just knowing that the Creator is keeping you safe and protected. The Creator is guiding you, and good things will come from this for you. It is only short term. It's just a matter of time. But just allow yourself to remain calm. Allow yourself to remain at peace within yourself, and allow yourself to focus that there is something after this, that this is not forever, that, you know, knowing that you are protected, right? There's a lot of vulnerabilities and, you know, that sort of thing. Like our environment, there's a lot of fear out there, but just allow yourself to be protected from all of that. Allow yourself to know that you're safe. And if you work on your connection with the Creator, if you work on your belief that you are one with God, your faith that you are one with God, then you'll be amazed how things will be different for you. And it's one of the keys for all of us. And I've often said this over the years since, you know, starting Theta Healing 15 years ago. One of the keys for me, and especially having a lot of knowledge in the area of quantum physics, where everything is all just energy, and healing is simple, because we are one with the Creator. So there's only one way that healing can be, and it has to be simple. So if there is always a simple solution for everything, then with quantum physics, what we're doing is we're understanding that, okay, well, everything is out there and everything is perfect. It's all working the way it's meant to be. For some reason, this is what we're experiencing right now, but it's important to know that it's just short term, and there's always a simple solution. And that solution will come, but it's just about keeping yourself in that right space. And if enough of us can keep ourselves in that right space, and enough of us can have that faith that change can happen in an instant, that healings can take place in an instant, then we'll be able to shift the energy around the planet. We'll be able to shift the energy in like all these countries that are experiencing these situations at the moment. You know, here in Australia, we're having, you know, border closes and stuff like that, so you're not able to travel interstate and stuff, which is incredible. Like, I mean, you know, it's just, you know, if somebody this was going to be happening, you know, 4 weeks ago, you probably would have laughed. It just seems so ridiculous, but all of a sudden we're in this situation, and so the solution will come just as quickly. But it's important that we all have faith. It's important that we all know that we are one with all that is, that we are one with the highest power in the universe, the energy of all that is, the energy of creation. So change with the Creator is always simple. So it's important to know that there is always a simple solution, there is always a simple change, but with quantum physics you are creating your reality. So what reality are you choosing to create in your circumstances right now? So what it is if you focus on the life that you desire, if you focus on the outcome that you would like to have in your life, yes, everything is going on around us, everything is falling apart, but the truth is you control you. So it's important that you're in the right energy. And if you can work on yourself and you can focus on building your faith, building your trust, knowing that the Creator is with you, the Creator is guiding you, the Creator is always taking care of you, then it doesn't matter what happens. You're going to find that there is always a solution. There is always something that will come from somewhere to help you. You're never on your own. The Creator's always there with you. And that's a really key thing for all of us. And myself included, like I've still got issues that I work on. I'm in a physical body, so I still have issues. I'm not trying to preach to you and saying that I've mastered all of this. I'm a work in progress as well. But truth is we're all on the same page. We're all in this together. There is love and support around for you. There is help there for you. And it's really important that we as healers, as we as spiritual people, connect together, that we're able to work together and we're able to, make a positive difference. And so it all starts with us though. If I'm in a really bad space, then it's very difficult for me to make a difference in your life, because all I'm going to be putting out is my fear and my negative energy. But if I keep myself in a good place, then I'm able to help you. But more importantly, more directly, I'm able to help my family, my wife, my children. If I'm in a negative space, it impacts them in a negative way and it continues to spiral. So it's really important for each of us that in our circle of influence, our families, that we're being that positive influence, that we're raising our vibration, that we're keeping our mentality at a higher level. And the way to do that is by having faith that everything is going to be okay. Right? And that is really the key. That is really the key. So that's what I wanted to do tonight. I wanted to give some downloads about being able to keep the faith, about being able to have faith in yourself, about being able to have faith in the government, that the government will support you. So whether you're experiencing financial hardship at the moment, because most people aren't able to work, so if you're experiencing that, then just having faith that the government will take care of you, they will help you, that there is support there for you. And, most importantly is just having that faith that the Creator is taking care of you, that there is always a simple solution, but knowing that you can visualize, you can create an image for the life that you desire, and that you can hold that faith and know that it is possible for you to achieve that. Because this is only short term. This is just a situation that we're experiencing right now. It is just a moment in our lives. And, our lives, there have been so many times where we felt like, this is it, it can't get any worse than this. And it just, we look back at it and we think, wow, well, I went through that experience, that situation, and I've become, a much stronger person because of that situation. And the same thing's going to happen with what we're going through now. So it's really important that you hold the faith. So what I'd like to do is actually give you some downloads. So I'm just going to connect with the Creator, tune into the energy of the group, and anybody else is going to be watching this webinar, and I'll give you some downloads. So if you're happy to receive them, just say yes to yourself, and we can go from there. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is teach you what the Creator's perspective on trust is, and that your perspective and the Creator's perspective are the same on trust, and that it's possible for you to actually have trust in your connection to the Creator, to know that you are one with the Creator, to have faith that you are one with the Creator, and to know that the Creator is always taking care of you. The Creator is always keeping you safe and protected, and just how to allow yourself to trust that the government will help you, that the people in the right government agencies or the right organizations will support you in helping you get through this time, knowing how to have faith that that is possible for you, knowing how to allow yourself to receive that help and faith. And what we want to do is teach you how to live without feeling like a victim to external circumstances, living without feeling vulnerable to external circumstances. And what we want to do is also know that you can release the pain and trauma associated with all the other times in your life where you felt victimized or vulnerable, and teach you how to live without recreating those experiences now. So it's important that you know what it feels like to recognize that you are amazing, that you do have the ability to make a difference, that you can make a positive difference in the lives of people around you, and you can make a positive difference on the planet, that it's safe and possible for you to do that. And knowing what it feels like to stay healthy in uncertain times, knowing how to live without using your health as a reason to give up. So knowing how to allow yourself to stay strong, knowing how to trust that your body is strong, that your body will support you, that your body will take care of you, and knowing how to have faith that everything always works out for you, knowing how to have faith that you are healthy, and knowing how to have faith that if you do get the coronavirus, that your body will heal itself quickly and easily, that it's safe for you to heal yourself quickly and easily. And that if there are people around you that do get sick, that you can actually help them as well, that it's safe for you to help the people around you without having to, that you have choices, that you know how to make the right choices in your life, and knowing how to recognize change, knowing how to allow positive change to take place in your life, letting go of being afraid of change, letting go of being afraid of moving forward, and just knowing how to recognize a setback, and knowing how to see the opportunities that come from that setback. So what we want to do is teach you how to have faith in yourself, what it feels like to have faith in yourself, what it feels like to trust yourself and to trust your intuition, and to have faith in your intuition as well, knowing that you do make the right choices, that you do make the right decisions, knowing how to trust your intuition to guide you to the right help that can help you at this point in time with everything that's going on around us, and knowing that you can use this opportunity of this time to make a profound leap forward in your life. So using this as a stepping stone to create greater success and abundance in your own life, that you can allow this to be a catalyst for you to achieve the things that you desire in your life, knowing that it's safe and possible for you to achieve your goals. So I'd like to realize down to receive. So what I would like to do now is I'd actually like to take you through a bit of a meditation. Right? And so this is a meditation that I've planned, but I'm just getting intuitively that I need to be taking you through a meditation. So if you are in a comfortable space, if you're driving a car, it'd be a very good idea to pull over and actually stop on the road somewhere you're not going to be disturbed, or if you're at home, find a quiet place that you're not going to be disturbed for the next, maybe 5 minutes or so. But if you just close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just allowing yourself to release any fear, stress, anxiety. And take another breath in. As you're breathing in, breathing unconditional love. Breathing the energy of peace and relaxation and calm. Allow yourself to feel that coming in through every cell in your body. And as you're exhaling, releasing any worries, any stresses, any anxiety, any fears. Taking another breath in. Exhaling, releasing all of that negative energy. So now what I would like to do is allow yourself to find a spot in nature that is your favorite spot. If you had to think of a spot in nature that is your favorite place, where would that be? Maybe it's a place that you visited as a child, but allow yourself to see it. Maybe you're out in nature somewhere in the bush, or maybe you're on a beach somewhere, but allow yourself to find your safe spot in nature and allow yourself to be present. Know that in this spot the Creator is all around you. You're completely surrounded by the love of the Creator. Allow yourself to really feel that now. It's almost like a blanket around you that you can actually physically feel that love and the support of the Creator around you. What I'd like you to do is while you're in that love and support, I want you to recognize the time in your life where you felt the most fear, where you experienced maybe what you're experiencing now. So think back through your life, and when was a time in your life that you felt that? Allow yourself to recognize what comes up, what memory is there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of healing in that, and just knowing that you can actually release the pain and trauma from that time. That you can actually have discernment on that time, so you have a clearer understanding of what took place, and that you can let go of blaming yourself for that situation. That you can forgive yourself for what happened. If anybody else was involved in it, that you can forgive them and you can allow yourself to move on from it. No longer allowing yourself to be a victim of what somebody else has done to you. Knowing that you can reclaim your power from that experience, you can allow yourself to be strong, and that you can allow yourself to feel and know that the Creator is taking care of you and guiding you. So allow yourself to be present there, receiving all those healings, allowing that healing to come in through everyone in your body, and allowing that energy of strength and empowerment to fill every cell of your being, knowing that you are amazing, that you can achieve everything that you desire, and knowing that you are totally and completely loved. So now allow yourself to be there in that beautiful safe space for you in nature. Allow yourself to be present there. Allow Mother Earth to heal you. Allow the feeling of Mother Earth coming up with beautiful, loving energy, taking care of you, nurturing you, supporting you. Allow yourself to feel really, really amazing and connected with all that is, knowing that you're connected with Mother Earth, that you're connected with the Creator, and that you are an amazing being, and that you can rise above any situation. That life is a gift, and that this is just an opportunity for us to grow as human beings, allowing us to be the best that we can be. Now just allow yourself to look around and really take in the nature that is around you. Look at the plants, the trees. Allow yourself to feel really connected with that space. Allow yourself to know that in this space, everything is perfect, that you are amazing, that your health is incredible. If you're at the beach, maybe feeling the sand, allowing yourself to be aware of that in the water, maybe the waves crashing in, the beautiful sound of the water. Allow yourself to see the animals that are around you too, knowing that you're all part of the same energy, knowing that your life is a gift, that you are a gift to this planet, and knowing that you will make an amazing difference. And this is just the first step for you. This is allowing you to readjust your life and readjust your focus so that you can step up and be the incredible being that you've come here to be, and make the difference in the lives that you've come here to make. So allow yourself to be in that beautiful spot in nature, Really take it in. And now allow yourself to be present in your room wherever you are, but still having that feeling of that support, of that love, of that empowerment, that strength, knowing you are incredible, right here, right now, wherever you are. And now just take a deep breath in and open your eyes. Cool. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. It's been a real pleasure to be able to spend this little bit of time together. I don't know how long we've gone for, but it's just hold strong, guys. Hold strong. We always get through this. We always get through everything. So together stronger. So it's really important that all of us are able to band together. We're able to stay connected. We're able to have these opportunities to share this time and to help each other. And we're here to make a huge difference. And this is so we're going for some why. Now you just got to know that to know that miracles happen every single day. There are organisations, government, that get through going on to one for you. The most important that the Creator has your back. You have protected, and that everything always works out properly. So I have a few ideas for some other webinars that I want to keep doing over this next period. Maybe like a question and answer and stuff like that. There's also we've got a episode coming up which I don't know if we'll be able to do live or I don't know if we'll be able to physically come to, but we'll probably end up doing that by Facebook Live as a webinar or something. But we'll keep you posted with what's coming up, and who knows, maybe tomorrow I might do another one of these. Can't guarantee you I need to but that's been my main focus, and it's really been have this time at home because it's allowed me to catch up on all the things. So focus on the benefits for you. There's always a benefit to everything, and so allow yourself to stay strong. If you've got questions, just send me a message. I'm happy to answer questions. Just stay strong, and just know that the Creator is always taking care of you, and that you have friends, that you have people around who are happy to help you. So thank you again for your time, and I look forward to speaking with you probably tomorrow or the next day. Thanks, guys.
It was awesome.